So here with former Giant Rashad Jennings and DraftKings NFL Kickoff here at Posner House in Hoboken, New Jersey. What's it like to be part of this? Man, finally, football season is back, right?
It's here. It's 2019 kickoff to NFL season on a Sunday. Beautiful weather, great people. Fandom is awesome, and fantasy football is going crazy right now. Their numbers are going wow. But it's good. It's humbling to be a part of it because it's around football, fun, and food. And who doesn't love those three combinations?
Obviously, a former NFL player. When you kind of get to NFL Sunday and you're not on the field, is there a kind of a weird feeling? What's going through your mind right now?
Nah, I mean, I'm used to it now. This will be the third season I'm not playing. But you don't, every blue moon you'll miss it. Like you'll just miss one day. You're just like, it ain't today. I don't miss it today. Sometime during the season it'll happen. But now as a player, I get to sit back and watch everybody else go through all the pressures and anxiety and getting ready and what's going to happen. So it's neat to watch. I've done it all. I've been the fan of it. I've played the game. I've gone through contracts. So it's cool to sit back and watch the game as a fan again, full circle.
I got to give you a compliment. I mean, you look like you're ready to go. Like I'm not going to lie. Look like you're ready to play.
Sign me up. I go start right now. Run for a buck something. Hey, if you give me a good line, and I'll do it.
So obviously a former Giant. What do you think the outlook is for the Giants this season? Obviously a lot of change, and there's the whole controversy, Eli Manning, Daniel Jones. What do you expect in 2019 from the G-Men?
I think they're going to be a scrappy team this year. I think they can get a hot streak, slip into the playoffs and do some damage. I think that Eli is going to have one of his better years, despite most people's public opinion right now. And the reason why is because there's no more ghosts. There's always been this ghost of who is going to be his replacement. There's always been this ghost of somebody else has to come in. And Eli has never seen somebody come in that locker room that could take his spot ever.
True.
So now there's no more ghosts. We see the writing on the wall. It's going to be Daniel Jones. So now since he sees it, he can kind of just, let me get back to playing football. And so I think he's going to do amazing. You got the best running back in the game on the team. You got some weapons in the secondary now that's back there. Umbrella in the cloud, and then you also I enjoy the wide receiver play, and Ingram's still growing at the tight end, like it's and the offensive lines coming together. It's going to be fun to watch this season.
You played with Eli Manning. What do you think we should know? Fans should know about Eli Manning, kind of that inside perspective.
It's a lot. So I blocker beside him, so I got to know him really well. Sometimes I got to know him too well. I'll tell people,
Is there a secret? Is there kind of a story there we should know?
No, I'm just saying. He is such a poised, well-aware leader. And a lot of times when people think about leader, they think about the person that's the loudest, you know what I mean? Or naturally you think about maybe the best leader is the most talented. Or, you got all these ideas of leaders, but he leads by example. He is really, truly the first in and last out. That's not a phrase I'm throwing out. And he always knows what's going on. He's always upbeat. He's a true team player. He's a locker room guy. And he doesn't get recognized for that a lot. And he handles the media well. So, I'm glad to call him a friend. We text message still all the time.
What do you guys text about?
Man, I'll be talking crazy crap to him. So, I'm that guy, man. I send him a dumb text every once in a while. Make sure he's still upbeat. He'll send me one back. But we have fun.
Do you think we'll see Daniel Jones this year, or do you think Eli Manning is going to play it out this year?
Well, we know. I think it's weird because Eli is. We know he has won. Definitely top, 2 years. I think that he even wants to play probably.
Definitely.
So, the writing's on the wall. When do you transition? I think you don't do it until you know 100% that Daniel Jones is prepared. And maybe it's not this season, and you're not going to bench Eli if he's out there playing well, which I think he's going to do. So we'll see. Barring any injury, if Eli plays well, I don't think you play Daniel this year.
You know a thing or two about playing running back. When you watch Quan Barclay, what makes him so special?
Oh, man, you got time to tell you everything? Like, he's the modern-day Barry Sanders and a bigger version of it. He can make his own holes. He can make his own lanes. He can run outside. He can run inside. He can run over you. He can jump over top of you. He can spin. He can do everything. He can catch the football. He's smart. And his upscale is out of this world because he hasn't figured out even yet how to play running back in the NFL. We just seen a raw talent go out there and dominate. So when he learns pass protection, when he learns the tempo of the game even more, when he learns how to see the defense before it happens even more, in the film room, he is only going to continue to get better.
Deadlift competition, you and Quan Barclay, who wins?
Say it again?
Deadlift competition, you and Quan Barclay, who wins?
Deadlift? Oh, right now today?
Yeah.
He got it today. He got it today. Throw me back in college, though, I got his record.
What was your peak? What was the most you could do?
So deadlifts, we didn't do deadlifts. We hang clean. So I did 415. I think that was a little bit more than what he did. I did that my freshman year. So what's up? But nah, Saquon, before it's all said and done, I'm talking trash.
Yeah, of course.
Before it's all said and done, Saquon's gonna go down as the best running back to ever wear the NY on the side of his helmet, man.
You're a former Oakland Raider. What do you make of the Real Housewives of Antonio Brown and everything that happened in the last couple of days?
Yeah, it's entertaining. I say the least. Yeah. It's entertaining, man. I mean, hey, it's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it like this. I personally don't condone the things he's been saying or doing.
You wouldn't try to fight your GM.
Not in it. Yeah, I don't condone it.
And obviously, it's reports about what exactly happened and all that. But.
Right. But I'll say this though. He's paid to play football, not be a leader. He's not paid to be a counselor. He's not paid to be anybody's friend.
Yeah.
He paid his fines, right?
Yeah.
Just like if you got a speeding ticket, you would pay your fine.
Yeah.
I'm not going to yell at you for getting a fine.
Yeah.
You pay. It ain't got nothing to do with me.
Yeah.
Now, if you show up and you still play football like you're supposed to, which that's what he's paid to do, we'll see. But you would hope and pray, that somebody in that position would take advantage and do things the right way. But that's up to him.
It seems like a harsh joke he ended up on the Patriots, right? It's ridiculous.
It's ironic. I feel like, though, I think he wanted to be there the whole time. The Steelers were not stupid enough to let him go from the Steelers to the Patriots, so he just had to find a different route.
You're here on behalf of DraftKings. Give me some fantasy advice. Like, who are the main guys I should focus in my fantasy draft here?
Saquon, Lamar Jackson.
That's the easy one, though. He's first overall, right?
Yeah. Hey. Lamar Jackson.
Okay.
Holmes. Mahomes. I think that who else is going to have a surprising year?
Who do you got on your team? How about that?
I got Ben Roethlisberger.
Okay.
I ended up getting Zeke.
Yeah.
Who did I got? I got the Jets defense, which everybody said, why would you get them? Right now they got me like 35 points. That's why.
I think they just lost to the Bills, actually. I think they just lost to the Bills, the Jets.
No, they're whooping their tail.
No.
They lost? They ended up losing? What was the score?
17-16.
They scored all their points?
Yeah, Buffalo
they scored all their points in the second half?
Yeah.
Oh, man. So, yeah, their offense got to figure some stuff out. But their defense is going to be playing well. You know what? I said Josh Allen.
Yeah.
I think the Bills are going to win the division.
Really? Think so?
I really do.
Not New England?
Not New England, not this year. I think the Bills are going to mess around and win the division. The Patriots still going to go to playoffs.
Yeah.
But I think they'll win the division this year. But who else in fantasy football should you get? I think Connor is going to be a monster. Yeah. And the typical guys, I don't think it's going to be that many surprises. Okay. But Green Bay, not Green Bay, Eagles receiver, Jackson.
Oh, Deshaun Jackson, yeah.
I think he's going to be a bigger surprise than people probably drafted him for.
Rashad, thank you for the time. You got some new friends in Buffalo.
Appreciate it.